Saturday, May 27th, 2023. I get a huge, like, perfect ring circle, and it looks brass, and it has like that in it. And then another one comes, and it's perfect ring circle like that, and it's facing the other way, so they're facing like that, but the rings are like perfect circles. I was trying to draw that as I was getting it, and I noticed in the middle it is this that is behind the popes. That's what it was, and that's how it was bent prior to the one showing you its legs and everything. And I noticed the first thing when I was shown this, I'm like, where are the demons? And that was a question I asked when I got it. I'm like, whoa, where are the demons? And those, God is not protecting that Vatican no longer. Those demons are released on all of them with no protection. God doesn't sick a demon on someone. He protects people from them. But once he releases his protection and holds it back, those demons are going to consume them. And then I get a name spelled out, Father Wilkin. And that's all that I was said about that. May 30th, 2023. I get an open vision of like a fur like that, but it's like a book, but down the center it had like a line, like it was parted. And then I was shown two of them. Then I was told it is from these hats, from these people, and there's two of these people I was told that God is doing judgment on as we speak. And he said they are in the bed with the enemy, and there's two of them, and these are to be of Jewish people. And I'm not allowed to talk a lot about Israel or the Jewish people, and I'm only supposed to say about what I said, but that says everything about how they're more into the law, they're not into fighting Jesus. But this is all I'm supposed to say about it. So that was the vision of that judgment is on them. May 30th, 2022, I have an open vision of a line, and I knew that they were priests, and they were like this, lined up, but they didn't have those holders in their hand. They were lined up. And so as they were lined up, I'm noticing the one in the middle had a pair of red shoes. So there was 7 of them lined up, and then the one in the middle had the red shoes, and it went from the bottom all the way to the top, and as it went from the bottom to the top, it was a white Pope hat. And then I'm shown a hairy being being pulled apart by God's hands, ripped apart. Then I was shown a skeleton head, but it had skin on it, but it had skin on it, and it was just the head, and then it had smoke coming out of the ears. And in Revelations chapter 8 verse 4, the smoke of the incense together with the prayers of God's people went up before God from the angel's hand. Then I mean this skin skeleton with the smoke coming out of its ears, the fright and fear and pain that was put on this was a justified pain. Then I get an open vision of Pope Francis walking from right to left with very bad circles under his eyes, and both eyes, I mean, it was circles, the black eyes. And then I see his hands go into a position like this, like he's praying like this. So this man is going to hell forever. This is judgment on God. And to that, all those line of popes, priests that did that, they're getting their day in court by God as we speak. So I'm getting this out for Jesus and the Father, so everyone will know that there is justice on people like that. May 27th, 2023, I have an open vision with many black wine bottles with a black background, but the wine bottles are all black with red lids, and they were black with red lids like that, and it was like angled down, like showing on all of them. I mean, it was so many. Then I was told to look up in the book of Revelations, chapter 18, verse 3, for all the nations have fallen because of the wine of her passionate immorality. The kings of the world have committed adultery with her because of her desires for extravagant luxury. The merchants of the world have grown rich. So if you live in America or anywhere in the world, this is end of days. These are warnings. If you are not baptized, you're not reborn again, and you're not knowing Jesus, it is time to do so. Stop sinning. Get on Google and look at a sin list and go through every sin and ask for forgiveness for it. Because soon, well, I was shown Satan cast out of the second heaven and hitting on America and how big he is, and that's on my channel. And if you come across this on my channel now, you'll have to push the little icon now, because to look up the name of my channel or to even find it, YouTube has taken my channel somewhere else. I don't know, except the only way you're going to get to look at all those dreams and visions is that little icon, or I make a second channel, which I'm probably going to have to do if they start messing with it. I don't have any strikes against me or anything, and I don't know what the problem is, but we are in the end of days. God has told me that America is the great mystery whore. I explain everything from the book of Revelations and all the people in it, the Antichrist, Barack, the whore that rides the beast, that would be Kamala Harris, and I have been shown things that is just unimaginable. So if you really want to go home, you will do these things, because Satan will be putting the lull on everyone, and when he takes his big mind, because he's huge, how I can describe how big he was when he got cast out, when Archangel Michael cast him down, the ground like vibrated. It would be like from Georgia, his wingspan, all the way to New Mexico, and then like his body would be as big as like the state of, I don't know, Alabama is where he fell. I'm trying to remember this, and he's that tall. So something with a mind like that can think and then penetrate people's minds. Just imagine what he can do to you, to move you around and rotate you. You gotta read at least the Bible, at least one chapter a day. That burns him off of your mind. But there's more demons that are out there, and it's the end of days. So what I have to say is just, start reading the Word of God, like a chapter a day. It doesn't take much to get them burnt off your mind, but we need to take this seriously.